right, so on your spot, I want you guys to get 5 steps ginga, and then we're gonna add a few esquivas. So you're just going through the basic esquivas and also just get our body ready for the rest of the class. So start with your ginga, keep your hand in front of you. I don't want you guys to rush, just keep easy. Yeah, there we go. I want the hand to come from the side, cover. So some of you guys, yeah, oh, that's much better. Keep going. Let's start with the ginga first. All right, so now we're gonna add 2 cocorinhas, okay? So what we're gonna do is, after the 5th step of ginga, okay? So let's say I'm gonna do my ginga 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm gonna drop in the cocorinha here. I'm gonna switch the hand to the other side, and then I'm gonna come up to ginga. So I'm gonna finish on the other side, okay? Then I'm gonna ginga again, ginga. Let's say it's 5 here. I drop 1, 2, and then I come up on the other side, okay? 1 change, it's double cocorinha, basically it's 1, count as 1. So you go for 15 repetitions, okay? Now, simple, okay? You're gonna ginga. You're gonna stop as the ginga, you're gonna do a kick na lua, so straight kick, esquiva frontal, quebra de ginga, back to paralela. I want you back on this leg, okay, the supporting leg. Ginga, ginga, 1, 2, 3, straight leg, back to paralela and ginga. Okay, now 3 steps of ginga. Let's get it faster, okay? 3 steps of ginga. 1, chute na lua, esquiva frontal, quebra de ginga, paralela. Go, go, go. 10 times. Each side. So now, I want you guys, those can do the troca negativa. I want you guys to keep changing from one side into the other side without getting up. Okay? You're gonna drop here. You're gonna go 1, 2. Keep changing. Okay? 5. Negativa fechada each side. Get up. Ginga. 5 times. Drop again on the other side. Another 5 each side. Okay? Troca de negativa without getting up. 5 times each side. Let's go. So now, when I do my first troca, my first change, right? I bring my hip up. 1, 2, and then I drop on the other side. Now, every time I change, I'm gonna bring my hip high as well. So you guys are changing with the hip low. So it's like this. You change, and then you change. So this one is a lot of pressure on my knee cap, okay, on the knee itself. Okay, so I want you guys to come up. 1, come up. 2, come up. So it's like you're gonna go for a rolê, something happens, you change direction. You're gonna go for a rolê, change direction. So you need to come up a little bit to take the weight from your knee and put on your arm, and then you guys change, okay? 4 more times, let's go. I'm gonna show you guys, okay? Otherwise I'm gonna lose my point. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is no hands on the floor for now, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just keep moving, okay? So I'm gonna drop, hand is always in front of me, okay? So when you guys are here, the hand is here. When you drop, hands in front, drop on the back, hands on the back. So always remember to have one hand in front of you. Later on when we add the hand on the ground, will make a bit more of sense, but for now, it's half of each movement. So half of the esquiva in the paralela, half on the other side. Half the esquiva frontal, half of the quebra de ginga. And you keep switching. Okay? Ginga, ginga, move, 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 move. Back to ginga again. Keep moving, keep moving. Drop, 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 okay? Transfer your weight from one leg to the other. Let's go. Yesterday, we did basically the work with the balanço, okay? We transfer it into the to the esquivas, okay? So I was talking about levels or let's say layers, right? So we have the higher level is when you are standing on your ginga. Then when you drop to your parallel, it will be middle. When you are moving on the ground, like troca negativa, rolê, encruzilhada, negativa fechada, anything that we're doing on the ground, that will be the lowest, right? So we're gonna work. I'm just gonna touch a little bit on what we did yesterday, and then we're gonna do another variation for today's class. So yesterday we did this, okay? So we are here, okay? As I move, and when I place the hand on the floor, I'm gonna drop on the same side of the hand without standing up. So I'm gonna go for a half a whole day. Then I back. Ginga, ginga, ginga. So if I drop here on the cabra de ginga by placing my hand on the ground, I go in for a encruzilhada. So I'm moving out. Ginga, 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 ginga. I'm gonna go on and I drop fio frontal. When it's troca de negativa, half a rolê or half a rolê. So the idea is, whatever position you pause and you have your hand, you're gonna move. Okay? Vai fazer trabalho de chão. Gonna do groundwork. Okay? So just, I'm gonna time. I want you guys to be free to just go as many as possible. Just go for it. Let's go. Just a second. You guys having encruzilhada. You're having esquiva frontal, troca de negativa, but you're not doing the one with the paralela. Negativa fechada, half a rolê, back. So you can have the balance. Move, move, drop, and go for it. Okay? Let's go. Use all three. Go, go, go. No matter what you are doing, what kind of work you're doing, okay, your focus should be in front. Your eyes should be your vision is looking forward. So in this case now, you're looking to the screen, okay? So if I can see your face during the half a rolês, during the esquivas, that means you are looking in the right direction, okay? So not looking down, because then every time you guys look down, either to think or to figure it out, the movement, you drop your head. When you drop your head, you lose the vision, and that is a bit dangerous in the game of capoeira, okay? So pay attention to that. Now, we're gonna add, okay, the following up with this thing will be, okay, so if you look at the way you guys are doing the movement is you are moving, okay, so the balanço is for, let's put two reasons, two purposes now. One is to confuse your opponent so they don't know what you're gonna do or where you're gonna go. So you keep moving in front of them. So you always move, no matter what, okay? Keep moving with your ginga. And another one is to escape. So the person is trying to get you, you keep moving. Move from one side to the other side. So sometimes we don't have the time or we can overcommit to a esquiva. Every single time the person kick have to be a esquiva. Because then we become predictable, okay? So let's say if you feel that you can take a risk to do a half of a esquiva and get out of there under the movement, and then do a esquiva on the other side, then you change to something else, you work on the ground. So that allowed you not just to esquiva or to be safe from the kick, but you are in the move, you're moving, you make the person reset every single time you do that. Okay, they have to chase you on the roda. So that will open your game for a lot of things. Now, you did the esquiva, you move away, and you get back to your ginga. So now we're gonna get back with a kick, okay? So the first combination, we're gonna go one at a time. So the first combination will be from the parallel, okay? So let's say I drop my esquiva here, and I'm gonna negativa fechada. So I'm looking under my arm, okay? Not over, under the arm. Chin on your chest, look under the arm. Now, half a rolê. As you get to the half a rolê, you martelo, okay? Perna da frente. Up, back, up, back. So you're here, cross in front, martelo, back to base de ginga. Then you get back to your ginga, okay? 1 and 2, drop on the other side, martelo, boom, back to your ginga, okay? 5 repetitions each side. Let's go. Second movement, second sequence. Okay. So one thing, I'm giving you guys 3 options. Okay. I really appreciate if you practice just the one I showed you guys. We're gonna move on. Later on in the hall, you can do either all 3 or choose one. Okay. What I want you guys to be able to come out with a kick from any situation, any position, basically. Okay? So just now what we did is we work with the paralela, only paralela. So you balança, esquiva, negativa fechada, Rafa rolê, martelo. That's it. Now we're going to use the encruzilhada, okay? So what are we going to do? We're going to ginga. I just want you guys to do a quebra de ginga, okay? From the quebra de ginga, we're going to go to encruzilhada, using the same movement we did in the beginning. Encruzilhada. I'm going to finish with the half a rolê, right? So now, just now I did a martelo from here. As I finish on the half a rolê, I want you guys to close the angle for a queixada. We're going to pull the queixada on the center. Look again. I'm going to be here. Movement come in. I do my esquiva. I go under. Finish. Push my queixada. All the way. Okay? Let's go. Just that. Encruzilhada. Half a rolê. Queixada. Now, 3. From the troca de negativa. So, ginga. Esquiva frontal, right? I'm going to do my troca de negativa. I'm going to come back up, right, the way with our meus compassos. Let me show on the side. 1. Faz a troca. Now, when you come up, step, meus compassos. Finish body ginga. Okay? Let's go. So, every time you are moving with these combinations of esquiva and palio de chão, or like when you move away, okay, you don't have so much to worry about the direction, because the side you go in, it's the direction you should go. So you don't have to think so much of that. It's basically you just keep going, follow the flow, right? So I give you an example. Right, so if I am here on the esquiva frontal and I just gonna do my rolê or my half a rolê, I'm not gonna worry about kicking or changing any direction. So I'm gonna step here and I'm gonna go. Okay. Now I'm coming up with a kick. So that means I have a target, I have a direction. So when I drop here as I'm changing, I should make up my mind what I'm going to do next as I'm moving out from the kick. Now I'm going to put my leg more or less forward, and I'm going to place sideways. I'm not going to go to the side anymore. I'm going to go forward. So as I change here, when I get up on my rolê, I'm stepping forward. You see that? I'm moving towards to the pencil. So some of you are doing from here. Okay? You guys are changing and you step like this. You see now, I'm showing my back to the camera. I'm basically showing my back, right? So I'm gonna show you guys on the side. So you see how I project my leg forward. So I'm here, I'm gonna change, negativa fechada, I'm gonna go forward. See that? Now I start, put the hands, boom. Then the little compass come up right at the direction that I need. I have to be offensive, okay? So I want you guys to just work on that for a while, because that was the third one. And if you don't have any questions on the other two, we just leave that way, okay? So let's work a little bit on the meio de compasso. Esquiva frontal, troca de negativa, move your body forward, get your meio de compasso. Let me just do a recap on the 3 options that we did today, 3 variations, okay? And then we're gonna do a quick finisher, okay? So something just, you don't have to think much, you just have to keep moving, okay? Just to sweat a little bit more. Okay, so carry on from yesterday, okay? So I'm gonna be on my ginga, I'm gonna do my balanço, drop, I'm just gonna move. Boom, okay? Moving. Just working with the steps. Now I'm gonna add the kicks, okay? Drop, up, first one, ginga. Puxada. Troca negativa. No compasso. Boom. Okay? So 3 variations with the movements coming up from the ginga. Balanço, balança, balança, drop in the esquiva, move out, first work on the ground, back with a kick, back to the game again. Now, finisher, gonna be super simple. I want you guys to do 10 times each side of bounces here, okay? So you're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quickly change to the other side, another 10 here. Once you're done, without stopping any breaks, I finish my 10 here. Hands are gonna kick out, up, kick out, up, kick out. The moment I bring my legs back here, I'm gonna come back for a burpee, okay? Just 10 burpees. Let's go. Muito obrigado. Thank you so much. So nice to see all of you. Ciao, 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 ciao.